Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
An electric motor for starting an engine. A hand tool consisting of a rotating shaft with parallel handle. The official who signals the beginning of a race or competition. Any new participant in some activity. Food or drink to stimulate the appetite, usually served before a meal or as the first course. A contestant in a team sport who is in the game at the beginning. A culture containing yeast or bacteria that is used to start the process of fermentation or souring in making butter or cheese or dough. To make sourdough you need a starter. An electric motor for starting an engine. An electric motor for starting an engine. Start by cranking. Crank up the engine. Rotate with a crank. A whimsically eccentric person. An amphetamine derivative, trade name methadone, used in the form of a crystalline hydrochloride, used as a stimulant to the nervous system and as an appetite suppressant. A hand tool consisting of a rotating shaft with parallel handle. Used on boats, inclined to heel over easily under sail. Travel along a zigzag path. A bad-tempered person. Bend into the shape of a crank. Fasten with a crank. The official who signals the beginning of a race or competition. Employee of a transportation company who controls the departures of vehicles according to weather conditions and in the interest of efficient service. Any new participant in some activity. A commodity that enters competition with established merchandise. A well-publicized entrant as the pocket computer. One who enters a competition. Someone who enters. New entrants to the country must go through immigration procedures. Of a young bird, having acquired its flight feathers. Young bird that has just fledged or become capable of flying. Any new participant in some activity. Of a young bird, having acquired its flight feathers. A fledgling robin. Young bird that has just fledged or become capable of flying. Any new participant in some activity. Young and inexperienced. A fledgling enterprise. A first-year undergraduate. Used of a person in the first year of an experience, especially in United States high school or college. A freshman senator. Any new participant in some activity. A new convert being taught the principles of Christianity by a catechist. Any new participant in some activity. A plant that is found in an area where it had not been recorded previously. Any new participant in some activity. Any new participant in some activity. A recent arrival. He's a newcomer to Boston. Food or drink to stimulate the appetite, usually served before a meal or as the first course. Food or drink to stimulate the appetite, usually served before a meal or as the first course. A motor that converts electricity to mechanical work. A tool used with workers' hands. Conforming to set usage, procedure, or discipline. A worker who holds or is invested with an office. Having official authority or sanction. Official permission. of a church, given official status as a national or state institution. Someone who administers the rules of a game or sport. The golfer asked for an official who could give him a ruling. Verified officially. The election returns are now official. Of or relating to an office. Official privileges. Someone new to a field or activity. Someone new to a field or activity. A person who founds or establishes some institution. Someone new to a field or activity. Bring up a topic for discussion. Bring into being. He initiated a new program. People who have been introduced to the mysteries of some field or activity. It is very familiar to the initiate. Accept people into an exclusive society or group, usually with some right. African men are initiated when they reach puberty. Someone who has been admitted to membership in a scholarly field. Set in motion, start an event or prepare the way for. Take the lead or initiative in. Participate in the development of. Someone new to a field or activity. Someone who has entered a religious order but has not taken final vows. Someone new to a field or activity. General line of orientation. The river takes a southern course. Construction. A layer of masonry. A course of bricks. A connected series of events or actions or developments. The government took a firm course. As might be expected. A mode of action. If you persist in that course, you will surely fail. A body of students who are taught together. Education imparted in a series of lessons or meetings. He took a course in basket weaving. Move along, of liquids. A line or route along which something travels or moves. The course of the river. Facility consisting of a circumscribed area of land or water laid out for a sport. The course had only 9 holes. Hunt with hounds. He often courses hares. Move swiftly through or over. Part of a meal served at one time. She prepared a 3-course meal. A person who dissents from some established policy. A person who participates in competitions. A particular society at a particular time and place. A highly developed state of perfection, having a flawless or impeccable quality. All the knowledge and values shared by a society. Biology, the growing of microorganisms in a nutrient medium, such as gelatin or agar. The culture of cells in a petri dish. Grow in a special preparation. The attitudes and behavior that are characteristic of a particular social group or organization. The developing drug culture. The raising of plants or animals. The culture of oysters. The tastes in art and manners that are favored by a social group. A starter, as on a motorcycle, that is activated with the foot and the weight of the body. An electric starting motor that automatically starts an internal combustion engine. An energetic person with unusual initiative. A starter, as on a motorcycle, that is activated with the foot and the weight of the body. Crank used to start an engine. Crank used to start an engine. Cuz to assemble or enlist in the military. Recruit new soldiers. Register formally as a participant or member. The party recruited many new members. A recently enlisted soldier. Any new member or supporter, as in the armed forces. Seek to employ. The lab director recruited an able crew of assistants.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.